It's Week 11 of the National Football League. And we've got the Panthers' Offensive Player of the Year. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Panthers and the Raiders, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 23.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
It's a play fake. Here's Willis.
Drops it off in the flat to Jennings. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. So motivation this week, not an issue.
They go play action with Willis.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Here's Willis, 3rd and long.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken in at the 22. A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'4 quarterback.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Throwing to start the drive. McLeod got his man complete over the middle. It's McCoy.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On 1st and 10, McLeod. He finds McCoy.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 10 catches, 136 yards, and a touchdown.
And that gives him 9 for the season, and I've been around the game long enough to know this. 10 is the benchmark number, all right? People want to get to there because that really signifies that you've had the year that you've been looking for and also gives you respect around the league.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Looking to throw. McLeod. Over the middle, complete. That's McCoy. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're calling these guys rookies. But, you know, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now, way more so than what we saw when guys came into the league when you and I came through.
And also just the way, in particular to him, Charles, how he handles himself in meetings, just so professional, mature. Looks like he's been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he cares about the game. He cares about his performance, and it's showing.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length, and the end result, a Panthers touchdown. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw pulled in by Renfro.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Willis. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfro. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Willis.
They go screenplay with Jennings. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Jennings. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
And they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep. This is Renfro. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From just shy of midfield, Willis. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. And a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic. This is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
Ready. 3rd down, it's Willis.
And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference. That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a 1st down right out of the gate.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. McLeod. He finds his man, complete. That's McCoy. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Off the play fake. McLeod. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Raider offense heading back for one final first-half drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start our tour out in the City of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Chargers who are on top in the second quarter. The Chargers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. We're not done with our tour of California as we head northward, this time to check on the Niners at home in Levi Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. Elijah Mitchell with a touchdown run. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And at this point, they trail the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Justin Herbert has thrown a touchdown pass. Now time for a check of the next-gen stats in the...
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McLeod got his man complete over the middle. It's McCoy. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On second down, it's Wise, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a play fake here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Off play action. McLeod. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He finds his man complete. It's McCoy. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. Off the play fake. McLeod. Got a man here. It's Bryant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Over the middle, complete. That's McCoy. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Wise, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Trying to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important, too. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Willis will look to throw on 1st down. The open man here, Renfro. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play action with Willis. And a throw right sideline is complete. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Play action, Willis. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. This is Jennings. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
3 quarters have come and gone. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10, Willis.
And Matthews over the middle with a grab.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Willis.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Here's Jennings. And he'll get this down only to the 18. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Ready?
To throw, here's Willis.
force, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy.
Willis, gotta have this one.
And it'll be intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking deep now for McCoy. And this one is incomplete.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Come on.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Panthers, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
their woes continue as the record falls now to 1-10. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.